Realize I haven't done a walk around the shop in a cool minute. I figured I'll show you what's hanging out here. Starters, 69 Boss 429. This is KK 1991. It's actually got dual quads and headers on it. The previous owner modified it pretty extensively. I'm doing the speedo cable on it right now before we send it off. Here we have a customer's 78 Trans Am, single owner vehicle. It's had a repaint before. It's crime against humanity, whatever they did to this thing. Take it this quarter panel. Yeah, I know the light's biting it. This guy is in here. We're going to strip it down, do a full repaint, go over the mechanicals, make this thing reliable, make it so his battery stops dying. This thing was extremely clean. I'm not finding any rust having it up in the air. It looks like it's going to be a strip and shoot, we're hoping. And give him back his old school car so he can drive it around, go get ice cream with the grandkids or the missus, whatever he's choosing at the moment. Here we've got a Factory 5 Roadster. That's not a Roadster, Factory 5 AC Cobra replica. A little 5-liter in it, 5-speed, 8-inch with a locker. It is a blast to drive. I didn't think I'd be a fan of this car until I drove it. Now I love this car. I have not put a ring on it. She's not my style. I have to shoehorn myself in and out of it being a bigger fella, and I got to take my shoe off to drive. So this thing is cool. It is a blast. I'm glad I got to enjoy it. We're going to put it up on Bring a Trailer here, making sure she's all nice and charged up for her photo shoot we got later this afternoon. We just did a bunch of photos at sunrise. That's actually why I'm at the shop on Sunday. And then we've got some of the kids' toys, man. This thing's roached, but we'll get it running. It's not as cool. 69 Cougar, doing a little bit of patchwork in the trunk. And then I've got a little bit to do on the quarter. And then we're gonna send this one in for paint too. Right now, finding painters has been a blast. The oddities. You can't have a bunch of muscle cars without having a pink scooter in the shop to offset things. The boss's wife's from their beach house that's going up for sale. Oh, here's a cool thing. I love paperwork on cars. This is for the Trans Am, even though it's over here. This is the original build sheet I found sitting in the car. This thing was cool. I also found the original trunk keys under the carpet. One of them is the gold one, one's a silver. A guy lost them years ago. I do have a sheet for the Cougar, but I had to find it. I don't know if I have. Here is the Marty report for the Cougar if you're interested, but I actually have a build sheet that I found underneath the carpet. Let me scroll through this if you'd like. This thing is really clean, about 98,000 miles. I believe I bought it from a second owner. One repaint. California car that was bought out of New York and then taken to California in the early 70s. But she's clean overall. And the fact the original seat's in there and the sides aren't blown out. The saddle is actually cool to see. You don't see it too often being a Mustang fella like I am. Vinyl top was good. I did have to replace this panel back here. So we're in the midst of that. It's actually installed. It just needs everything dressed up and then prep it for body work. Down yonder here, this is an Olds W31. And she's covered up right now because they were doing construction and all the dust and stuff that flies around. You get the gist. See if I can unwrap her. Not without destroying that cover right now. But she's a cool old gal. Clean as a whistle inside, 8-track player. And then we've got a 68 Bullet clone. This thing is a complete and total recreation car. Not much of this except for the drivetrain is actual Ford. This is all reproduction Dynacorn. But she's certainly cool. Up Up here is another Cutlass. This is actually a client's car that we're just storing for him. My understanding is it was her parents' car, Cutlass convertible, and she inherited it, isn't sure what to do with it. This may turn into another vehicle that we get up on the road for the client, just so they can enjoy it and it doesn't have to sit in a garage collecting dust. You can't put a price on sentimental value, and that thing is full of sentimental value. Here is the 69 Vet. It's a modern LS7 powered, and it's a riot. It's so much of a ride, it's no fun to drive because it can be a bit scary and squirrely with these old tires on it. I'm going to be looking for some new rims and tires, probably repaint this thing. I think we're going to give it a full makeover. Take out these carbon fiber seats, put in some actual Corvette seats. You know, bring the Corvette back to the car. A gentleman had this modified to his taste, and it's not our taste nor a lot of other folks, is what we have found. So we'll make some tweaks and mods to it, and we'll make it cool. Someone else can enjoy it. Well, that's what we got for right now. I'll be bringing in a few more cars later this week, bringing in 2 more lifts. We're doing a major shuffle around. We're going to be opening up the new shop here probably a month or 2. We've got to do our demo and our construction on everything. And then I'll be relocating all the inventory, plus the other 4 cars I'm bringing in and a couple more lifts over there. But this is what we got for now. Anything suits you, has any interest, throw something down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer whatever questions or curiosities you all might have. And until then, y'all have a good one now.